Questions? Hmm? So we have Dr. Rajiv Gupta ji with us. He is from Mumbai, and let's have a quick look on the journey he had till now. Okay, so with Raj Yoga meditation, he has been a practitioner of meditation for 29 year plus, and a very active researcher in the unit of Brahma Kumaris, what we call SPARC, Spiritual Application and Research Center. Professionally, he is a software developer, a consultant of softwares with multinational experiences, a Gita scholar, and provides ancient Indian wisdom and offers guidance in many universities like Kurukshetra as a guest lecturer. So, not taking so much of time, let's have a quick look on the topic of today, that is cognitive transformation with spiritual integration. So, a huge round of applause for Rajiv Baiji. You are a mentor of CEOs, professionals, students, and youths as well. So, every sector has been covered. So, today, let's have these expertise. Thank you.
Om Shanti. I think we can come nearby, of course. It will be more interactive. We can conduct some activity as well. They are about to come because this is post-lunch session. So I'm wondering. I was wondering, even I should know Telugu. So it will be more interactive. Post-lunch session. It's quite heavy, I know. So this is a challenge for me, correct? I don't think I should sit over it. I think I can use the podium. That will be much better. Otherwise, yeah? Yes. Fine. No, no, that's fine. It will be more interactive. Otherwise, it's post-lunch session. Good. I think some of the participants, they haven't turned yet. They are about to come. Okay, meanwhile, the participants are joining. Can you just let me know what all modalities you are practicing? Once again, what all modalities you are using? Modalities means DBT, CBT. So I can give some of the examples based on the modalities. You might be wondering about my profile, correct? So I'm much more into research, and we generally do comparative study of different modalities. What is their effectiveness? Then what is Raj Yoga meditation? In Brahma Kumaris, we claim that we are teaching the ancient meditation of and ancient yoga of India. So yoga doesn't mean exercise. So there is a difference between yoga and meditation. So in Brahma Kumaris, we teach yoga or meditation? Meditation. So interchangeably, people use the term yoga and meditation. So whenever we hear the term yoga, whenever you hear the term yoga, what comes to your mind? Baba Ramdev with his asanas, correct? Here the things are a bit different. So shall I wait or shall we start with? Before that, can you let me know your modalities? And please feel free to talk to me, but of course not in Telugu. Hindi, English is fine. Or Sanskrit to some extent, then also it is fine. Yeah. So tell me about your modalities that you use. Or if you are into NLP, what all things you use? Of course, we are aware of NLP as well. How many of you are full-time counselor, full-time therapist? Yeah. So what are the modalities? What's your name? Yes, Sonali. So what are the modalities you use basically? Hmm? Yeah, great.
CBT.
CBT. Great. CBT has become a common standard, correct? We also have something which is known as third wave modalities. You know what are those? ACT, DBT, we call it as REBT, of course, third wave. So, how many of you are aware of REBT as well? Those who are using REBT? Rational Emotive Behavioral Therapy. So, what is difference between REBT and CBT? Correct. A is equal. It's not A is equal to C. It is B is equal to C. But what is the striking difference? In both the places we have. Shall I counter question? See, I'm not taking an interview. That doesn't mean that I'm expert in all those modalities, but very well we are aware of, because we have to analyze or do a comparative study of how effective they are when the client is in a traumatic stage. What is the effectiveness of REBT or CBT? Does it works with trauma patient? What are the limitations? If the client is in emotional zone, do you think that REBT or CBT will be suffice? Or what is the border line where we have to decide whether the client should go for medication or meditation, correct, or therapy? Fine. So I'm wondering, do you want the session should be technical or average? Means you have to decide. Accordingly, I can customize the session. Highly technical. So yeah. So what is the difference between? Don't use ChatGPT, by the way, or Grok. Because I think in the previous session I had asked a question, and one of the participant, he was answering point wise. I was wondering how come. Chat GPT. Okay, so what is difference between REBT and CBT? Challenge the belief. So in CBT, so what do? We challenge indirectly. Is it like that? Even in REBT also we work with thought. Yeah, she is correct. See, CBT is more about thinking errors, whether it is black and white thinking or whether it is emotional thinking. Already you are aware about, yeah, thinking errors. But when we talk about REBT has to do a lot with belief system. Directly you dispute with the client. So it has to do with the three major types of 3 to 4 major types of irrational beliefs that we talk of. What are those? Demandingness, awfulizing, intolerance belief, global evaluation or global rating. I don't know how far you are aware of. So we work more on belief part. Awfulizing. Awfulizing means this is too bad. How can I tolerate? Frustration, intolerance. Devaluating means, oh, I am worthless. I cannot do anything. So that means I am devaluating. So anyhow, let's come. Still, some of the participants. How many participants are there? Directly. No, no. I think so. Okay. What are the other modalities you have tried? Okay. What are the limitations? What is the challenge that a normal therapist or a psychologist usually faces during the counseling session? If you have back-to-back counseling session, what is a common challenge? What is a common challenge that you face? Because we are going to cover that as well. What is a common challenge you face? Burnout. Which type of burnout we are talking about? Emotional, physical? What is the reason for burnout? Do we have any strategy or technique? how Brahma Kumari's meditation techniques or their lifestyle can help us to prevent such burnouts, maybe emotional or physical. So, what are the strategies we have to use? That's what we are going to cover. So, those who are already into Brahma Kumaris, they will not answer the question. Okay. So, let's begin with some of the rules regarding mind. I call it as principles, correct? So, let me share the slide. So, the first rule is very clear. I don't think I should conduct any activity or demonstrate for the statement that is there on the slide. As you think, so you. Yes. Yeah, I can share it, though it is my personal PPT, but I can share. That's not an issue. Y- yes, wonderful. So, no need to worry about noting down the points. Yes, because mind can do only one thing at a time, and multitasking is a myth. Multitasking is a myth. Don't feel that you are saving time. Don't think that you are saving time. You are draining your brain. So multitasking is a myth. Anyhow, so the first, I hope everybody agrees with the first point that is mentioned in the PPT. As you think, so you. The best example is the commentary which was conducted by Shilu Didi when she was conducting that session of, I think it was on meditation, correct? So, how did you feel? How were you feeling during the session? Commentary, yeah. Why peaceful? As you think, so you feel. So, if I want to change my feeling, what shall I do? Got? If I want to change my feeling, what should I do? I have to change my thinking. Now, what is difference between a mood and a feeling? And what is difference between a mood and a feeling? Being a therapist, you should be aware of. Okay. If you are holding on to a belief, definitely deep down somewhere, if you are holding on to a belief, that belief will generate emotions. We are very well aware of that. What is the root cause of any emotion? The client is holding on to a belief, irrational belief. I must be perfect and I must be perfect in each and every activity. I'm a perfectionist. So I'm holding on to a belief that I should be 101% perfect. So the intensity at which you are holding that belief, the same amount of emotion will be generated. So your generation of emotion is directly proportional to the holding power of that belief. But technical terms I'm using, so very scientific. Fine. So I hope you agree with this. As you think, so you feel. So what is difference between feeling and mood? So if you are holding on to a feeling or a belief for a longer duration of time, we call it as mood. My mood is off. Okay, I'm not feeling good enough. So the root cause is, so there is a difference between feeling and mood. So for a sustainable amount of time, if you are holding on to a particular belief for a duration of time, we call it as mood. So there is a difference between mood and feeling. Next, very interesting question, and this will uh, throw light on how far you are through with the concept of thinking. So the second point is, do we create thoughts or do they come automatically? Great. So right from the morning sessions, we are discussing about thoughts. And this is very critical question. And let me see who can answer this question. Do we create thoughts or do they come by their own? Okay, those who feel that they create thoughts, please raise your hands. Only one, two, slowly, slowly and steadily. No, don't be. I don't want tricky answer. Yeah, I need black and white answer. Okay, those who feel that thoughts they come automatically, please raise your hands. So in India we have two political party, BJP and Congress. So we also have Aam Aadmi Party, and I'm wondering, strange, we are discussing about thoughts. So these are some of the fundamental principles we should be aware of. So what is the correct answer? No, I don't want tricky answer. I'm very through with my concept, so you cannot confuse me. So whether it should be either true or false. Do they come automatically or you create? So that means nothing is in my control. Everything is out of control. So if I feel like eating, I will eat. If I feel like doing anything, I can do anything. Is it like that? So during the session, if you feel like singing, you will start singing. Why? Because thoughts they come automatically. Is it? Okay. So that means your mind is telling again, that means you are creating a thought. So that means the first answer is correct. We create thoughts. Second is not correct. But my question is not about controlling. It's not about regulation. It is about creation. You you can regulate your thoughts, but what about creation of thoughts?
That is unconscious mind.
That is unconscious mind. So nothing is under our control.
It is under our control. If we control unconscious mind.
So, say for example, I am delivering a session, maybe I'm conducting a meditation session where I'm giving a commentary. So, during the commentary process, do thoughts come automatically or you are creating thoughts as per my instruction? मेरे बात करने के बाद आपका thoughts आ रहा है. So, you are creating. So, that means subconscious is not responsible.
It is back of the mind. It comes.
Great. I think entire session can only be conducted on the first line that we have on the slide. So you know what we can do for the, if you are interested in knowing the subtle principles of mind, we have training program for this. We can have 2 days or 3 days retreat only on this. What is how mind works? What is the functionality of mind? What is the nature of mind? What is urge? Can we manage the urge? What are the limitations of psychological processes? How spirituality is connected with psychology? What are the limitations of spiritual angle as well? Everything has its pros and cons. It's not that nowadays we can see many youngsters, they are not, they might not be spiritual or religious. They may be atheist. How will you deal with that? That is also a biggest challenge. Anyhow, let's stick to the point. So the answer is thoughts are created, not generated. So I think one question was on OCD. So in case of OCD, thoughts are created or thoughts are generated. I'm going to confuse you, correct?
So that is a disorder, not a normal.
Okay, so let's take into consideration. Here I'm talking about a normal mind and a normal brain. There is no disorder. There is no psychological illness. So in that case, we can create thoughts also, and sometimes thoughts they come automatically. But the thoughts which are coming automatically, even for that also, we are responsible. In both the cases, I am the creator of my thought. I will give you an example. I think Geeta ma'am, she was talking about mathematics. Two ones are, two twos are. I did not say anything. You completed the statement two twos are four. When did you learn this? Junior KG? Great. So that means why? Because you have repeated a number of times, right? Since your childhood, right from your childhood. So anything you repeat, it becomes automatic. So we have two types of thoughts. Some of the thoughts we can create by our own, and sometimes thoughts they come automatic. They come automatically. Why they come automatically? Because I have put those thoughts in automation mode due to practice, due to repetition. So, in both the cases, I am responsible for my thoughts. You will connect with this CBT. A is not equal to A is not equal to C. It's B is equal to C. Anyhow, now are there any special conditions where thoughts? Another example of when you feel that thoughts they come automatically. Sometimes it may happen that maybe due to stress or whatever reasons, I'm not feeling. I'm not. Almost it's 12 o'clock. I'm not able to sleep. Why? Because thoughts are coming automatically. I'm not able to control them. I'm not even able to regulate them. I'm not able to stop them. Why? What is the reason behind? What is this? What is the reason?
Overthinking.
What is the reason? So in such case, are you creating thoughts or thoughts are coming automatically? Coming automatic. So who is responsible for creating thoughts? The consciousness, or the consciousness means mind, or the brain?
Consciousness.
Who
Conscious.
create thoughts? Consciousness means mind or brain. You know the difference between mind and brain? What is the difference?
It is a structure.
Software and huh,
Hardware.
physical unit. Correct. Brain is physical, mind is metaphysical. Simple words. We always say he had a brain stroke or brain hemorrhage. It is not mind hemorrhage. Brain surgery. It is not mind surgery. So there is a difference between brain and mind. So mind create thoughts. Mind carries, according to spirituality, we believe that mind carries memory as well. But sometimes memory is also stored in brain as well. That has already been tested. But still, neuroscience has not, revealed what is the reason behind, qualia. You know what is qualia? Everybody has a personal experience. You cannot explain why every individual has its own experience. We call it as qualia. I don't know how far you are comfortable with. Still, hard. I don't know. There is a paper on that hard problem of consciousness. So still, neuroscience cannot pinpoint what is the root cause of qualia or personal experience that we are getting. How memory is stored, how it is being interpreted. Still, neuroscience is doing the research. We haven't got the clear cut answer. Anyhow, let's not go into the research part. So we are responsible for creating our own thoughts, and sometimes because of our practice and repetition, thoughts come automatically. Now, the third most important point is, and for that I will show you a demo. Are you ready for demo? Before that, I want you to stand up. No. You can stretch your hands, yes, properly. You can stand on your toes if you want. Just make small circle, clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Wonderful. Yes, stretch your hands. You can bend if you want, bend a bit on the left. Yeah, towards the left, towards the right, to the left, to the right. Very good. You can do a military march, left, right. Ah, great. I could have shown you some DBT techniques. Within a short span of time, you can change the emotional state of your client. And yeah, please visit it. Now, this is very unique point. Focusing on sensations and feeling slows the mind. Focusing on sensation and or feeling slows the mind. Is it possible to stop your thoughts? Yes or no? Is it possible to slow down your thoughts? Can you stop the thoughts? Is it possible? It is possible by some yogic meditation. Still, there will be a single thought, so you can reduce the number of thoughts. So, shall I show you one technique? Let's start with the technique directly. Now, sit properly. You can put aside your notepad and pen. Let me see. Be relaxed. Close your eyes and be alert. Though you have closed your eyes, be alert. I know it is post lunch session and you can switch off your mobile. Take 3 deep breaths. Very good. Can you sense the temperature of this room through your body? Through your face or hands? Without moving, can you sense the temperature of this room? Now just focus your attention towards your breathing. Inhale and exhale naturally. Naturally. Just focus on your breathing. Can you sense the area which is touching your nostril? Your breathing process when you are inhaling or exhaling. Can you sense that part of your nostril? Through which you can sense the inhalation and exhalation. Is your breath hot or cold? Can you sense that as well? When you exhale, your breath is touching the upper part of your lips. Can you sense that as well? Can you hear the subtlest sound in your surrounding? Maybe humming of the AC or anything else. The subtlest sound that you can hear. As you are trying to listen to the subtlest sound, Your mind is getting focused, and as your mind is getting focused, you are experiencing peace. Your mind is getting calmer and calmer. Can you sense the fall and rise of your belly due to inhalation and exhalation? Your legs are touching the carpet. Can you sense that as well? Can you feel the entire weight of your body on the chair? Can you sense that as well? Now, very, very slowly, you will open your eyes. Om Shanti. What? How was the experience? What happened? No, no, everybody is in silence.
Not
What
feeling, but
happened?
opening the eyes. It was so peaceful.
What happened? Mind has become silent. What did I do?
Created the focus on something.
Because, yeah, what exactly happened? Can you describe what exactly happened?
We found peace.
No, by the way, how are you feeling right now?
Excellent.
Silence?
Calm. Calm.
What about the number of thoughts you have right now? Reduced, almost reduced. Reason? What is the reason behind? Try to understand the psychology behind. What is the reason?
Thinking.
I did know. I did not use breathing. I used different organs as well. Correct? It was not only breathing. Breathing was secondary. Even without breathing, also we can do this. Yes. What's the reason?
So we found peace. Peace was.
See, you should be able to explain this. Being a psychologist, we should be able to explain this. That's why usually I promote whenever you are doing any counseling, whatever activity you are giving to your client, better you should try on your own. Unless and until we are trying or experimenting on our own, we will not be able to efficiently, effectively guide the clients, your clients. Yeah, because if you focus your attention on bodily sensation, the thinking will slow down, or your mind may even stop. Correct? Your mind can even stop. It is not impossible to, of course, we should not stop our mind. The main functionality of mind is thinking. It's not about stopping the mind, it's more about regulating the mind. Correct. Correct. Yeah, I did basically some sort of grounding activity. Everybody is aware of grounding. but in a very different manner. We can even combine grounding as a prerequisite for Raj Yoga meditation as well. So when we talk about Raj Yoga meditation, it is not always about mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness has its own pros and cons. But when we discuss about Raj Yoga meditation is beyond mindfulness. Mindfulness can be a prerequisite. If I am not mentally stable, of course I have to use mindfulness. But once I am through with mindfulness, the next step is meditation. So we are also going to discuss about Raj Yoga meditation. Let's come to down to the next point, that is, what are the 4 types of thoughts we have? So I'm not going to discuss on that. Everybody is aware of that. What are the 4 types of thoughts? Positive, negative, wasteful, and necessary. Ah, wasteful is much better than useless. Correct? So we are not going to discuss on that. But important thing is not the type of thoughts. Speed and the associated feeling with those thoughts. Everyone knows 4 types of thoughts. That's not a big deal. But what are the types of feelings which are being generated after that? So positive thoughts, how do we feel? Happy. Okay. Motivated. Negative. Emotional. Okay, yeah. Common thoughts or necessary thoughts? Neutral type. They are almost neutral type. Wasteful thoughts? Drained, exhausted. Not as intense as negative thoughts. What about speed of thoughts? Think about this. What are what are the different? Yeah,
Negative. Sad thoughts most.
negativity is too fast.
Too fast.
Correct. Positive, balanced. Okay. Now, very important thing about seeing the limitation of time. Of course, we have to cover all the slides. Let's focus on the slide. There are 4 layers of mind we can categorize. First is thinking, that is thoughts. If you repeat those thoughts, they will get converted into feelings. If you repeat those feelings, the feelings will become automatic. In Brahma Kumaris, automatic feelings are known as vritti. And vritti, it emerges in the form of urge. So urge management is also one of the important topic. Then we have habits. So if you repeat the automatic feelings, it will get converted into habits. So these are the 4 important layers we should be aware of. So if you are reading about various modalities, you can use these 4 layers whenever you are studying. Thinking, feeling, automatic feeling, and habits. These are the 4 layers that we have. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, I think it is visible over here. Let me see. Oh, sorry. So we are talking about. Just a minute. I think I'm in. Sorry. So once again, I will have to start with. Just a minute. Oh, okay. Anyhow, let's focus on. Yeah, thank you. Very, very important for therapists or counselors. Do we absorb other people's pain? Yes or no? While counseling, while doing counseling, we have a term for this. What is that? Compassion or empathetic fatigue. I have seen many counselors and therapists totally drained out and exhausted. Reason? What is the reason behind? Absorbing. Yeah. So usually what happens? So we call it usually what happens when empathy becomes emotional over involvement, absorbing and carrying other people's suffering as one owns. So this is an example of empathetic fatigue. So reason for empathetic fatigue is what? Over involvement. So over involvement is good or bad? Should be passion. Okay, I will ask a question. What about this? Who will answer this question? Should we work with involvement or with detachment? Yes? To what extent? So I was going through one of our famous shlokas in Gita. It says that, there is a wonderful shloka in Gita. Saktaha karmanya vidwanso yatha kurvanti bharata kuryat vidwans tata shaktash chikirshor lok sangraham. A very beautiful shlok from Gita, Bhagavad Gita. You know what does it says? Just as the ignorant person who is who is attached with his action performs his action, so should the wise act without attachment. So the person who is over involved, he is a ignorant person as per Bhagavad Gita. And a person who is detached is a wise person. So it is up to you what we want to follow. So if you want to get rid of empathetic fatigue, 13.25 is a wonderful shloka for you to help you out. And these are some of the risks that we face due to empathetic fatigue. What are those? Unresolved personal trauma. Majority of the time, why people have chosen counseling as a career? Because they have suffered from some trauma. So my trauma is not resolved and I'm trying to counsel others. So what will happen? If there is a case which is similar to your trauma, what will happen? It will trigger the trauma. That's the challenge. Second is very, very important. Naturally high empathy or sensitivity, especially in females I have seen. They are more prone to empathetic fatigue. Insecure attachment pattern. We are not going to learn about what are the various attachment style. Okay. Inner child wounds. Say for example, if you have a wounded inner child, that also may trigger empathetic fatigue. Perfectionism, over responsibility, difficulty in setting emotional boundary. This is one of the major reasons. You are not able to set your boundaries. So that's why you are suffering from empathetic fatigue. So this can be solution. Empathy plus boundary is equal to compassion. So you have to, this very, very important line. Can you read this line? The first part. Caring without caring. What is the meaning of this line? Caring without caring what? Emotional burden. Correct? Care and caring. So these are some of the reasons, of course. Let's not go into the details of that. Let's come to the solution. So Gita has given a wonderful solution according to Srimad Bhagavad Gita 6.17. There is a shlok. Yukta ahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnava bodhasya yogo bhavati dukha. That means we should always follow moderation in life. Whether you are eating, whether it is recreation, whether it is work-life balance. Of course, there is a correction. Dukha. Dukha means this yoga will act as a destroyer of all the sorrow. Getting? So this is a solution from, of course, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So these are the common tips that you can use for getting out of empathetic distress. What are those? Setting boundaries, self-care, meditation, developing self-compassion, and even you should devote time for your hobbies. Correct? These are some of the common tips. So we'll not go into the details. Now let's talk about Raj Yoga meditation. So what is Raj Yoga meditation? You can define Raj Yoga meditation by using only two words: detach and attach. So Raj Yoga is a practice of detaching from body consciousness and connecting or attaching with higher consciousness. Hardly two words: detachment and attachment. So is it possible to detach yourself from body? How do we do that? So this is the most important and unique part of Raj Yoga meditation. We call it as soul conscious meditation or bodiless meditation. Very, very important. This is unique to Brahma Kumari's meditation. Bodiless meditation or soul conscious meditation. So these are the 6 steps that we do while doing Raj Yoga meditation. The first step is relaxation. We relax our body. Second step is observation. It is somewhat similar to mindfulness, where we observe our thoughts, feeling, and behavior. The third is withdrawal or detachment from body consciousness. This is very unique. In Indian philosophy, we use the word pratyahar. Pratyahar means withdrawal from various sense organs. So, as you detach or withdraw from your body, the speed of thoughts will automatically slow down. Thoughts will be reduced. So, because the speed of thoughts has reduced, the number of thoughts has reduced, what will happen? You will experience inner silence. And now your mind is fully prepared for having communion with Supreme. So, the next part is what? Concentration on the self, that I am not this body, I am a shining star. And then we start connecting with the higher energy. We call it as Supreme or whatever you believe, God or Supreme. And the final stage is completely getting absorbed in the love of divine, the ultimate stage. Correct? So these I have broken down the Raj Yoga meditation into different steps. So in one, if you want to define Raj Yoga meditation in 2 words, detachment and attachment. So the unique part of Raj Yoga meditation is what? So in psychology, have you heard this term? I don't know how far you. So Raj Yoga is who I truly am and who I belong to. So who I truly am? I am a soul. And who I belong to? Supreme. Okay. And these are very unique things that you can get from Raj Yoga meditation. 8 powers of Raj Yoga meditation: power to withdraw, power to pack up, power to tolerate. See, this will help you in frustration tolerance. Correct? Power to accommodate, discern, power to judge, face, and cooperate. These are the 8 powers you get when you are in soul conscious stage. This is very, very unique to Raj Yoga meditation. You want the previous slide? Okay, fine. Just a minute. Sorry. Once again, I'm in the loop. Okay. Hana, let me try because, okay. I think once again I will have to start with. I can share this PPT. So we'll end this session with a small demo on soul conscious meditation. Of course, it needs practice. It's not as easy as you are thinking of. So I want you to stand up once again, please. Yeah. Stretch your hands. I know it is a post-lunch session. I can sense the vibes. Yeah. Just make small circles, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Yes, wonderful. So it seems as if it is unique. Okay. Now it is okay. Military march. Yeah, I'm aware of. ऐसे क्यों है? देखो, करो। नहीं, when you first वाला repeat. हाँ, पहले, I'm wondering, this is something different. Okay. Fine. Now, please settle down. Let me show you a breathing technique, double breathing technique. Shall I demonstrate this? You can use it with your client as well. Okay. Sit properly. See, when I say breathe, you should fill your lungs. Again, you will have to fill your lungs completely. And then breathe out through your mouth. Ready? Breathe. Once again, hold. Now exhale through your mouth. Very good. Once again, breathe in. Again, hold, exhale. You will repeat it thrice. You can close your eyes and breathe. I know you are in. Okay. How do you feel right now? Can you change? Can you sense the change in your emotions? The nervous system has been calmed down because it is basically it interacts with your parasympathetic nervous system, and your body gets the signal as if you have to calm down. So what we can do, maybe with Spark, with Shrikant Bhai, we can conduct 2 or 3 days retreat on different types of activities and modalities you can use. So would you like to join that? Yes. We have not. If we plan for a training program, maybe for 2 or 3 days, on different types of modalities that you can use with client, and what exactly is Raj Yoga meditation? See, I'm just giving you an overview of Raj Yoga meditation. It is not just by giving a small commentary for 10 minutes I can make you experience that. Anyhow, it's the last part of our before we move on to the next slide. How many of you have heard about ACT, acceptance commitment therapy? So we have a model by name Hexaflex. So in that Hexaflex, a very important part is self as a context. What do we mean by self as a context? In Indian scenario, self as a context means soul or the observer. So we use, so technically it is it is a concept from Indian tradition, and they are using a very technical name, self as a context. Then we have another word by name cognitive diffusion. What is cognitive fusion? What is cognitive fusion? If a client is mixing himself with the client is identifying himself with the emotion fully, so we call it as cognitive fusion. So what is the opposite of cognitive fusion? Cognitive diffusion. So I have seen many a times people use mindfulness meditation for cognitive diffusion. So they try to think that I am not this mind, I am not my thought, I am not my feeling, I am different from thoughts and mind. But when we talk about soul conscious meditation, it is much more deeper than mindfulness, because you are trying to diffuse from your body organs or withdrawal. You are separating your consciousness from the body. So it is happening at a very deeper level. It is not at a very superficial level. Of course, mindfulness will give some result. So that's why I'm saying that Raj Yoga goes, I'm not comparing the modalities, it is a healthy comparison. Raj Yoga, soul conscious meditation goes beyond mindfulness. So what happens? See the second point, very, very important point. Soul conscious, however, is the higher form of diffusion. It is the complete separation of the feeling that I from the body. This separation is directly proportional to the reduction in the speed and quality of thoughts. Last line is very, very important. This is very unique to Brahma Kumari's meditation. And majority of the research which has been conducted, people are conducting on mindfulness meditation. But mindfulness is a good, of course, it has wonderful results. But Indian style of traditional meditation, Raj Yoga meditation, goes beyond mindfulness. Fine. So I would love if you can try this, because this soul conscious meditation will help you for a higher form of diffusion. cognitive diffusion. And the last, what is the advantage of Brahma Kumari style or BK style? So these are some of the advantages. So if your client is joining Brahma Kumaris without paying any cost, he will be getting a spiritual sustenance. See, here we have these, they are meant for our spiritual sustenance. They are not charging any amount. The second advantage of Brahma Kumaris meditation is about daily routine, dincharya. You have a spiritual dincharya or daily routine. Third one is spiritual wisdom and through Murli. You know, the spiritual teaching of Brahma Kumaris, it is known as Murli. Every day early in the morning, you are feeding your client with positive thoughts, not with the content from mobile or internet. So this is the added advantage of BK lifestyle. Then we promote chart writing, progress chart. We always maintain a chart in Brahma Kumaris. We have a diary and we also promote journaling. Every day you will see Brahma Kumaris students, they come in the class with diary and pen. That diary and pen is not only meant for noting down the point, it is also meant for journaling. So directly, indirectly, we are following psychological tools. And the best part is that for this, you are not paying any amount. It is free of cost. It is affordable for any client. So it is not a, I never use the word, community. It's better to use the word spiritual family or parivar. So in Hindi, we have a word for family, we are using the word parivar. That means spiritual family. So these are the tools if you are using on your client, if he is suffering from anxiety or depression, these things will really help them out. But of course, we also have to draw a boundary. If an individual is suffering from maybe psychosis, you cannot suggest him meditation. At that point of time, meditation will backfire. So we should also know pros and cons as well. So let's now wind up. So I will not go into the details anyhow. These are some of the tips you can use as a counselor. You can also have some mindful brushing as the part of your daily activity. You can have mindful eating as well. This can also help you out. You need not find any extra time. And we have traffic control in our campus. What is traffic control? Controlling the traffic of your thoughts, hardly for 2 or 3 minutes. So though you are occupied, still even if you are taking a break for 1 or 2 minutes, that 1 or 2 minute break will recharge you. So we also have traffic control, and without sitting meditation, nothing can be done. So usually, even for the therapist as well as client, we always recommend at least you should do 10 minutes meditation morning and evening. So these are some of the points which will really help you out. So if you really want to go through this, if you want to know what is soul conscious meditation, what is Raj Yoga, what is Brahma Kumari's lifestyle, we can, we can conduct some training program. Shrikant Bhai is over here. So maybe with the ma'am, Geeta ma'am, we can discuss and we can have a holistic approach. So nowadays, holistic approach is a must because we are in Indian scenario. We are not from abroad. People already have spiritual background. Why can't we harness the spirituality that they are having and inculcate with psychology? Definitely it will benefit. So we can design such methodology or program, and Spark is doing research on that. So I think Shrikant Bhai will give more stress. I think Shrikant Bhai is the right person. How they are asking Shrikant Bhai, please come here. Shrikant Bhai आ सकते हैं यहाँ पे. Shrikant Bhai is from Mount Abu. He is a national. We are so lucky to have Shrikant Bhai. He is the national coordinator of Spark Wing. So in Mount Abu, we have Spiritual Application Research Center in coordination with NIMHANS and even DRDO. We do research. We have many of our BK students in NIMHANS as well. So Shrikant Bhai will give you this. Okay, Shrikant Bhai will discuss about all these points. But anyhow, what is the summary of the slide that we had gone through? Just summarize what all things you learned. Let's summarize. What is Raj Yoga meditation?
Detachment. Detachment from
Attach. Attachment, detachment. Then what else? Traffic control is important. क्या बेहतरीन लगा? What was that? So, see, I'm wondering, you being a psychologist, you should be. These are very fundamental rules of mind. Sorry? Yeah, great. I hope this will be very beneficial to you. So, so I will wind up this session with a small demo on soul conscious meditation. Fine? Only 5 minutes. 5 or 6 minutes. Uh, be relaxed. Close. If you want, you can close your eyes. Though it's not compulsory, but if you want, you can close your eyes. If you want, you can remove your glasses. It's not compulsory. Be relaxed. You need not fold your hands. Just focus on your breathing for some time. Before that, just take 3 deep breaths. To begin with, we'll do grounding. Just close your eyes, focus on your breathing process. Just observe that breathing process, inhalation and exhalation. Try to listen to the subtlest sound that we have in the surroundings. Maybe the humming of the AC, the subtlest sound that you have in the surroundings. Let me see if you can catch the subtlest sound. Very good. As you are trying to listen to the sound, your mind is getting focused. And as your mind is getting focused, your mind is getting relaxed. Very good. But who is listening to this sound? Who is listening to this sound? I, the shining star, the conscious entity, very different from this physical organ. Your eyes are closed and you can see the darkness. Just see the darkness. But who is seeing this darkness? Who is seeing this darkness? I am separate from this activity. Who is the seer? Who is seeing this darkness? I, the shining star, the conscious entity, the observer. I am not this body. I am totally separate from this body. I, the observer, the shining star, totally distinct from this physical body. Both my hands are completely relaxed. Feel that? Your hands are completely relaxed. Fingers are relaxed. Your palm, wrist, each and every part of your hands, they are getting relaxed. But I am different from this. These hands are like my instruments. I am not my hands. Just feel that. I am totally different from this. I am a conscious shining star somewhere in the center of the forehead. I am not this body. My body is completely relaxed. Both my legs are completely relaxed. Just pay attention towards your legs. Your toes, they are getting relaxed. Your toes, your calf muscles, knees, and thighs, they are getting completely relaxed. But you are totally different from this. Who is observing this relaxation process? Who is that entity? Just feel that. Part by part, each part of your legs, they are getting completely relaxed, as if they are experiencing numbness. Because I am not that. I am just a shining star. Those are my instruments. Your lower back is relaxed. Your spine is completely relaxed. Each and every part of your vertebra is relaxed. And just feel that you are winding up the field or the consciousness from the body parts, because you are not that. Just loosen your shoulders. Loosen your shoulders. You are not these shoulders. You are different from that. You are not this body. Why unnecessarily I am carrying my shoulders? I am just a shining star in the center of the forehead. My entire body is completely relaxed. I am pure witness conscious energy, a soul. My mind is completely relaxed. Neck, jaws, eyebrow, each and every part of my body is relaxed, and I can feel that I am totally distinct from my physical body. I am a shining star. Even the supreme consciousness, whom I call God or the Supreme, is also a shining star, and just have a gratitude towards Him. Whatever He has given, just be grateful for that and try to thank Him from heart. Now, very good. Now, very, very slowly, you will open your eyes. Om Shanti. So, though it was a post-lunch session, but I can make out from your face that you really enjoyed the session. Shall we wind up? Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, brother, for this wonderful session of how we can integrate our psychological practices with spirituality and make our own lives better as well. Right? So, next, I would like to welcome on stage Sister Gurpreet. She is from Chhattisgarh, a meditation and wellness coach, NLP trainer, and the philosophy of her life is how strong minds can build and strong families and resulting in a strong nation. So I would like to welcome her on stage to elaborate a case study on integration of NLP and spirituality.
Thank you so much. I feel so honored to be presenting my ideas in front of all the dignitaries. So, I'll jump in very soon to a case study. Recently, I had a mother, a young mother. She came to me. She has a teenage son, and I'm a parenting coach, and I infuse CBT, DBT, and I had been using all these modalities. And recently, I have also done my master's practitioner in NLP. I'm also a trainer in NLP. So now she comes to me. She's tensed, and her present problem is that my son is not talking to me. He's inside his room, shut, and for weeks together, we are not talking to each other. Practical? Possible? Yes. It's happening in many homes? Yes. Now she comes and says, I said, what do you want? What's your desired reality? She said, I want to talk to my son. I want to have a good relationship with my son. I'm really missing it. So I said, do you think you are responsible, even 1% for this situation? She said, yes. When my son was just 3 years of age, I separated from my husband and I have a full-time corporate job because I want to give him financial security and the best lifestyle. And just because of that, I was so busy in my work, in my schedules, that it was not possible to interact with him on a daily basis. So what happened that she also agreed that I have been rude to him, strict with him, and sometimes also beating him. She admitted this. Okay, so this was her reality. This was her perception. Then, because I have less time, that is why I'm running through this. So what happened? I said, now you have to do one thing. You have to see the same situation from your son's side. She was reluctant and she did not understand it much. So I said, get up from that chair and sit on another chair. She gets up, she sits there, and I say, just close your eyes and think that you are your son and you have to relate to what he's saying. You have to speak as if your son is speaking. So she said, okay, I'll try. I said, you can do it. He's your son. You know what he's going through. So she says, she closes eyes and says, Mama, I know you love me, but you have been very rude to me. Whenever I came up to share things with you, you judged me, you blamed me, you found fault in me. That is why I had no other option. I had to shut down. The only option available to me was to shut down in the room. I don't like talking to you, Mama. You are really bad at times. And while saying this, she was crying. She was crying. I said, okay, get up from there. Sit in the third chair. Now think you are a bird on the tree. You are looking at the mother, you are looking at the son. You are an observer. You are a witness. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? She said, the mother is right. The son is right. The only thing is, both want to connect. They want to understand each other. Only the meaning that they are giving to the situation is different. Do you know the mind is a meaning making machine? So that is how, when she saw the same situation from her reality, from the son's reality, and from a detached reality, she could see the whole picture. When we fly, when we are in a flight, how do things appear? Buildings appear as matchboxes, and everything is so small, beautiful, and artistic. That is a bird's eye view. And when we are so attached to things, people, situations, we are using the ant perspective. Have you seen an ant, how it walks? Wobbly, wobbly. Because it can just see the things in front. So, this technique in NLP is called perceptual positioning, in which we shift the perspective. And this is not enough. This is just one side of the picture. Because I have been practicing meditation, Raj Yoga meditation, for the past 13 years. And what I experienced is these modalities give results, yet they are temporary. And where is the lasting change? The transformation. They bring change. Definitely, they bring change, but not a lasting change. And Raj Yoga meditation helps in bringing transformation. What is the difference between change and transformation? Change is temporary. Transformation, if you have to understand what a caterpillar transforms to a butterfly. Will the butterfly ever become a caterpillar? Never. That is the impact of Raj Yoga meditation. And my clients come back to me, and by word of mouth, they say, go to that ma'am because she gives meditation as a bonus. And I do that. With this mother, I give 21 days of meditation free of cost. I say, I will charge you for the modalities because I have learned it. I have paid lots of money for that. But this meditation is the gift I'm going to give to you, the gift that I got from God. And for 21 days, she used to wake up at 6:30, and I used to sit down with her. Half an hour, not half an hour. In the beginning, we did half an hour, but then she started doing it herself for 15 minutes. We practiced what Rajiv Bhaiji shared right now, attachment and detachment. And you won't believe the transformation happened in a home. And even her son came for some sessions, and now he's having career guidance also from me. And I love to work with families, and magical results I get when I like, we have the cake, we have the ingredients of the cake, all these modalities, CBT, DBT, REBT, I have tried everything. Yet the ultimate is Raj Yoga meditation because it is my personal experience. And what the magic Raj Yoga meditation brings is the shift in identity, the shift in purpose. Until and unless there is not a shift in identity, you keep coming back to the same problems. You keep coming back. The identity shift is something that creates transformation from within. When she understood that I am a soul playing the role of a mother, my son is a soul playing the role of my son. And then she was able to forgive her husband also. In fact, beautiful changes came. And this is just one case study I shared with you. I am experiencing this magical results with so many clients. I'm working with teenagers, youth, and I especially love to work with parents and families because family is the smallest unit. When a family brings transformation, the whole society, the whole world changes. And this world can be a beautiful, peaceful place when the change begins from a family. That's it. And in NLP, we say when nothing changes, nothing changes. And what is that nothing? When identity and purpose, the purpose of life and identity, if that doesn't change, then nothing changes. Until and unless this is changed, you get the real transformation. So thank you so much. We have Shrikant Bhaiji with us. He will be sharing with us the research that the Spark Wing is carrying on regarding all this. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, sister. And now the most awaited moment has come. आप सुबह से जिनसे मिलना चाहते हैं वो हमारे साथ है ना? तो सब लोग ज़ोरदार तालियों से इनका स्वागत करेंगे. Shrikant Bhaiji, a practitioner of Raj Yoga meditation for more than 27 years, National Coordinator of SPARK, Spiritual Application and Research Center of Brahma Kumaris, Mount Abu, our headquarters. He has been collaborating with so many international organizations and national research organizations like DRDO, NIMHANS, IISC, and has contributed his services as in a form of guidance and given more than 100 trainings, 400 plus retreats, 200 plus publications, and many more to share. I would also like to invite on stage Sister Sumlata. Sumlata Didi is a regional coordinator of SPARK, has been a TEDx speaker, double postgraduate in psychology, a researcher, a Raj Yoga practitioner for more than 30 years, and एक बात जो है वो आप लोगों को बतानी है. बताइए, आप सब लोग कहीं ना कहीं किसी ना किसी रूप से एसोसिएट हुए ना सुमलता दीदी से. सुमलता दीदी ने एक बहुत अच्छा अचीवमेंट लाया ब्रह्मा कुमारीज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए थ्रू क्रिएटिव वैल्यू फेयर. शी हैज़ गॉट आवर नेम रजिस्टर्ड इन द बुक्स ऑफ एशिया रिकॉर्ड्स एंड इंडिया रिकॉर्ड्स फॉर क्रिएटिव वैल्यू फेयर्स ऑफ. Okay, so now let's hear from the experts. Thank you.
ओम शांति. तो कैसा रहा आप सबका सेशन आज? यू एंजॉयड? सबसे पहले आप सबका थैंक्स करेंगे कि आप सभी हाईली प्रोफेशनली एंगेज्ड हैं, अपने समय निकाल के आप यहाँ पे आए. और खुशी की बात है कि हमारे बीच में शिलू दीदी रही, क्योंकि हम ब्रह्मा कुमारीज की फर्स्ट टीवी फेस started from 1980. So before Shivani sister came to the limelight, she was the original speaker of Brahma Kumaris. So अच्छा लगा आप सबसे मिल करके. So this session just within 20 minutes. So I'm going to share because from the morning you are listening the word spark. So what exactly spark doing? And we have this session specifically just we keep you all are from different like psychologist, counselor, and motivational speaker. If you are connected to different organization, institutions, so specifically Spark, creating the platform, we can invite experts individually and also the institution level and organization level. Then we can conduct collaborative research. So I'm going to share like what we did. This Spark Wing established in the year 1995. So the objective and aim, what exactly we did. So through some slides, I am going to present you. And last, I'll ask you, some of you can come forward and we can have collective project, maybe research, maybe other programs. It can be seminar, it can be training program, and as well as you can conduct proper research. Brahma Kumaris has got centers more than 140 countries and 5,000 registered center all over the world. And we have also recognition from United Nations in all body, maybe child, maybe women, maybe no economical affairs. We got our actual status in United Nations, also throughout India. So we have a huge population. So what since 10 years, I have the same with the help of specifically the people connected to psychology background and sociology background. So my dream is we would like to conduct research and designing tools technique related to psychology and sociology. Subject matter is, and I can subject matter is topic would like to conduct research, socio economy, and what we call it poverty background people. So socio-economical effect in the society, how Brahma Kumaris helps a lot from child to oldest people, let them train and after practicing meditation, how they uplift their lifestyle. So we are trying to see the social economic impact on society. So what type of research you can conduct? So if you can design such a psychological tools, we can have proper research. Not only thousands, lakhs people can participate in this study. So it can be a huge, good research work if you can make it proper way, following all the scientific protocols related to psychology, related to cognitive science and other physiological parameter. We have good instrument. It is 64 EG system. So I am going to show all these things through slideshow. So actually Spark, we have 25 wings in Brahma Kumaris. We serve the society in different wings. So Spark specifically deal with research work. Like what Rajiv Bhai just led the practice of meditation, and we are trying to study on Raj Yoga meditation and spiritual lifestyle, how it affects holistic part of the human things, like individually and family life and society and workplace. So we conduct research to see the effect of meditation each and every aspect of human lifestyle. So we have national collaboration. We can see some organization in India and outside India. They are famous. They got their name and fame in this field. Like one, you can see the medical intelligence and language engineering IISc. We did research work with them on like how if you meditate for 1 minute every day, specific time pattern period of time, so how you can able to change your consciousness. And we can see through using fMRI and also EEG. And these are the list of research organization like DRDO, like NIMHANS. Still, we are studying with NIMHANS on sleep. The sleep, like you see the person who is meditating, how the person sleep, and those are not meditating, how they sleep. So how meditation can help to check with, to control the sleep deprived. We know that the present situation like mental health, because of there is no proper sleep and also lifestyle, fooding, all these things. But sleep playing the major role to have different type of mental illness. So they are studying, they are inviting all medical like meditation practitioner from Brahma Kumaris, mindfulness and also Vipassana meditators. So we are having comparative study. So the difference between meditative brain and layman brain. And another study we are conducting here with AIMS, panic patient. So while COVID was there throughout the world, so we took this project. So how, like in distance meditation, I am here, I am talking to person, and the person is listening just commentary for 5 minutes, and how they feel. If the person repeat it every day, so how the person facing in panic situation, is he able to coordinate the situation or not? Why we teach them Raja meditation? Because practicing Raja Yoga meditation, you don't need posture. While walking, while speaking, while talking, traveling, you can practice meditation. Panic can come any situation. Just to listen something bad news that can create panic. So in that situation, what we suggest that group of doctors from AIMS Patna, you can try with Raj Yoga meditation, because we don't need, we let them, we cannot like ask the person sit on specific posture and think this way, that way, that way, then you can meditate, not like that. You simply just shift the consciousness, like from body consciousness to soul consciousness, and you feel yourself what exactly you are. We're giving the simple meditative thought related to values, and the person has to value themselves, then they can meditate. The simple practice, and we got 100 subjects during that COVID period, got excellent result. And we have also project with Indian Spinal Cord Injury Center. It's one of the biggest private institute in India. So deal with the spinal cord patient, and we got nice result. The person who practice meditation and following certain values in their life, even a person in like bedridden patient, now they are leading very happy life. So from this group, 10 that of spinal cord injury patients attended one conference in Delhi, and they perform drama while on the chair, while wheelchair. So they express their actually the happiness, like after practicing this Raja meditation. Not we are not following all the rules regulations of Brahma Kumaris, but still practice Raja meditation, and we got excellent results. So these are the collaboration we have, like Manipal University. It's in South India, nearby Mangalore, and there is IASC and DRDO, Rishud University, and these are some international collaboration. Still, they are working with us. Mostly, we are working specifically in the field of neurophysiology, neuropsychology, and the physiology. So, why I'm talking this in front of you? We need specific research in the field of psychology only. I'm not going to mix all the study. If you study psychology, not neuropsychology, not neurophysiology, not neurocognition, only on psychology. So we have designed simple questionnaire related to Raj Yoga practice, and also we use all the accepted tools worldwide were developed to conduct psychological study. But my aim is, if people can help us, we would like to design specific psychological questionnaire based on Brahma Kumaris meditation lifestyle. So this is actually why we conduct this seminar, one-day seminar. So just talking to you in front of you, I just putting my idea. So if you can help you can help us, we can design our own psychological tool. And institutions are there, they can help us to make it scientifically verified. Like DIPR, we have partner with them, also with NIMHANS and some other psychological institute, but they need group of psychologists. They can work together, then they will help us. One scientist, he was director in DIPR. Now he is heading one department in IIT Kharagpur, that is Happiness Lab. He also interested, so he asked me, if you can give me 40 psychologists, I can help them to find out how Raja Yoga meditation helps change the personality, like holistic change in any person. What are the psychological triggers he would like to find out? What he needs, minimum 40 psychologists. So these are like what I would like to share with you. So these are some organizations in the outside foreign countries. So these are some the aim and objectives of this research department is scientific exploration, spiritual lifestyle, psychological, physiological understanding, that is meditative state, and Raja Yoga based assessment tools. I would like to develop this tool using Raja Yoga meditation and spiritual lifestyle Brahma Kumaris, the Raja Yoga application disorder. So when there is disorder, how Raja Yoga can help to cope with that disorder. So there are some studies already. We completed the studies, and there is also the research paper published in various peer-reviewed journal. These are the area which we worked already, and that with Nimans and like IIT Mandi also involved with us. Some studies and with this is from Manipal University and also Nimans. Inmars also part of that study. You know, in Inmars there is another research lab in DRDO that deal with nuclear medicine. So these are the studies already we completed and the paper also published. This is this paper published in Nature. You know, there is a journal called Nature. So they have another branch called Nature Neuroscience Studies. So in that journal, this paper published, Rajoga and Happiness. It's purely fMRI study. So this is, we have just a simple a pilot study. Now this study is going on with the MIT University that on resilience. So there are some like patients, we deal with the patient, cancer patients and also panic disorder. This is breast cancer study going on. This study, we are working with the women, they are already like after therapy. So after operation, so they call it the post treatment. So the one project we're conducting here, distance healing project every day. So we are sitting different place of India and outside India. So more than 25 countries, the BKs from all over the world. We sitting particular time period. It is early in the morning 4:45 and in the evening 6:30 to 7:30. So we are conducting collective meditation and giving positive thoughts to the particular patient. And we are studying this case like premature baby in Jindal Hospital, Hisar, Haryana. So this is like since 3 years we are conducting this study. We got result like the patients, the like parent and doctors and nurses, those are with that premature baby. So while they are practicing meditation, how they recover, how they cope with that panic situation. So we have some psychology study also. Now this is like kind of seva we're doing. So these are the study what we conducting. So this is the system we have. We can collect EEG data, ECG data, and also EMG data connected to electromyogram and GSR. So collecting this all physiological parameter, then the scientists are there who are interested. They are not BK, they are not meditating, but they have interested to explore some things. So they are partnering with us, and they are studying on their data. We are not analyzing. So these are things. So now I just open. I will ask to Sumulata sister just to talk to you. So before that, I would like to invite you. I'm going to conduct. These are the scientists. Abdul Kalam is not with us, but he is the inspiration to establish this spiritual applications research center conducting conferences and study. And then he himself talked to Dr. Manas Mandal, Dr. Salamurthy, Dr. Raghunath Mashalkar. So now they are the actually good friend of Spark. If we conduct any research, we ask them, we're taking the advice from them, and they are a really family member. So they inviting all the scientists all over the world who are interested to conduct research in the field of meditation. So we know that there are big sorts in India and also abroad in all over the world. So they are helping us. So we can, if you make such type of project, they can guide us also. So I personally inviting you. We are going to conduct a conference in Mount Abu from 3rd to 7th September. This is national conference. The theme of conference is spirituality and researchers. So we're going to have more than 400 delegates all over the world from different scientific institute, organization, and also some research scholars. We only invite those completed their PhD, and also they are involving in the research institute as a scientist. So we invite them. So conduct 3-4 days conference. So I invite you. you can make time and you can contact Sumulata sister. And where conducting the conference, there is a very beautiful place. We call it Paradise on the Earth. You can search YouTube, Gyan Sarovar. You can see the there. So in September, it is like paradise. You can see the clouds that touch you that time.
So you can enjoy the beauty of nature as well. And the name of the name of the program is SIR. SIR means spirituality in
Researchers.
researchers. So that's where the short form is SIR conference. So it's a national level conference. This is the 20th national conference. Come meditation retreat. So you are not only attending the conference, but you are also taking the advantage of retreat as well. Yeah, Sumlata sister.
Thank you so much, Shrikant Bhaiji. So now all the dignitaries seated here, you might now have got an idea about what Brahma Kumaris is, in which to which organizations it is collaborated, and how it is going on with the research activities, because there are still people on this earth who says that spirituality is just a myth, or it's just your estimate, it's just your wild guess. Where is the proof? So the spark wing of Brahma Kumaris is giving answer for that question to all those people, that this is not a wild guess. Whatever the spiritual concepts are, we are giving you the scientific proofs for that. So as Shrikant Bhaiji has mentioned to all of us, you all can offer us services in 3 ways. Like first one is research works, like this collaboration works. आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कांटेक्ट में जो भी है, उनसे मिल कर के हम स्पिरिचुअलिटी को ऐड करते हुए किसी प्रकार से हम मिल कर के कर सकते हैं क्या? फर्स्ट वन. सेकंड वन, ट्रेनिंग्स. थर्ड वन, इस प्रकार के सेमिनार्स हम कंडक्ट कर सकते हैं क्या टाइम टू टाइम. फोर्थ वन, आपके पास हम आवे, आपके पास जो वीकली या मंथली सेशंस होते हैं उसमें आप स्पिरिचुअल सेशंस, मेडिटेशन क्लासेस भी रख सकते हो. आई होप दिस 4 थिंग्स. एनीथिंग टू ऐड?
We can also have train the trainer program as well, which will be the part of the training. As per the different types of modalities you must be using. So we have some of, efficient or highly experienced counselor and mental health professionals as well. So what we can do, maybe the part of the training what Somlata sister was mentioning. So if you feel like, even we can design that as well for near future.
Yeah. So now it's up to you. And Shrikant Bhaiji, this group is from Advanced Psychological Association, Shivram Krishna garu and Mohan Deshpande garu. Yeah, please oksari వీళ్ళకి మైక్ ఇవ్వండి. మోహన్ దేశపాండే గారు, మోహన్ గారు మీరు కూడా మీ ఆలోచన ఏదో చెప్పారు కదా ఇందాక, ప్లీజ్ యూ కెన్ షేర్ యువర్ థాట్. మైక్లో చెప్పండి.
Om Shanti. I'm Dr. Y. Shivaram Prasad from Hyderabad. I'm MSc Psychology University first, MA Philosophy University second. Basically from the bachpan, I'm very spiritual person. My family background is always speaks about the supreme Atma getting moksha, bhakti, jnana, vairagya, attachment and detachment also they have explained and trained very well from the childhood. Basically, I'm a singer. So I have so many arts. I'm a calligrapher and a graphologist from California University. I'm an astrologist. So all these things, thoda. But I always want to try to learn something from various corners, various fields, various top towering personalities. Very luckily, 10 years back, I got association with Brahma Kumari. Once I attended for a music program. Her name is Shanti Priya, stays Malakpeta. She told about Brahma Kumari, and I read something about Brahma Kumari in the books. She called me. She has taken away to Malakpeta branch and associated with so many programs. Then Dr. Umarani madam has given one book about the Brahmakumari's activities, health and spiritual care something. I translated into Telugu. I'm a translator also. Now, I'm the vice president of this Advanced Psychologists Association of India, Hyderabad means Telangana branch, and in Andhra Pradesh also there is a branch. Total we are 300 psychologists working in different problems, different activities, day-to-day problems, and some our psychologists are having counseling centers. That's why they are unable to come today. And Mr. Deshpande is also vice president to this Telangana Association. Today, being knowing Sumlata ji, very humble lady, my sister, how humble, how qualified. We are all simply in front of you also, we are small disciples. We learned more after reaching into this Brahma Kumaris. I used to become very humble because I have seen so many top towering personalities from this field of Brahma Kumari. Nothing but only exclusive cause is to spread the spirituality, the purpose of the humanity, and the purpose of the beautiful birth on this beautiful planet Earth. All these things I learned so many ways from Brahmakumari centers. Now, Deshpande Garu is taking all the things of our Telangana issue, and they are also our. And Maunika, she is my friend's something niece. She is studying in already completed PG at Manipal. She asked me some advices. Being a senior person in psychology, she learned something. And everywhere, I'm meeting so many people from Brahma Kumari. One line is always coming. Earlier, when I went to some program, one DGP, one DSP, one political leader, one doctor, one from Ramakrishna Matha. Now, one Brahma Kumari person is also associating on the wonderful stages. They are all meant for developing this wonderful ancient dharma to the world. We are the torch bearers to show the jnana to the entire world. We are proud for that. Now, Mr. Deshpande will speak few lines about our APA. Thank you, Maji.
I can say good evening. I think it's better. So, my name is Mohan Deshpande. I'm a counseling psychologist. So, actually, I'm a retired banker. So, I did my BCom, then I did LLB, I did MBA from Symbiosis Pune. I have a few more degrees under belt. Now, I'm doing PhD from the one university nearby Anantapur, that is West U. I joined Ramakrishna Math after my retirement, 22. I do service at Ramakrishna Math, Sai Baba Temple. I'm a consultant for Badruka College, Tapasya, then Saraswati Shishu Mandir in Ruptanga, as well as Apple Health Center and Shalini Hospitals. So I'm thankful to my sister Somalata, as well as our Shivram Prasad has a couple of days back. Last week he told me that there is Brahma. I heard about Brahma Kumaris long back and I have understand, but first time I am saying really I am so felt happy today, maybe in my life rather. It was so nice, sir, meeting even Didi, the speech, and even Rajiv sir, Shrikant Bhai and Sumulta madam. Really, I think this. Yeah, really, it was an excellent. I can say a lot of inputs are there, insightful, and talk, especially when Didi there was doing that meditation. No, first time I did. I heard about. I tell people. I tell clients who come to me that you do meditation, you do that, this. But first time I have seen that. So it is really so grateful. And as sir said, I'm a national vice president for Advanced Psychological Services of India. We do a lot of programs about mental health well-being in a lot of colleges. Even we did in Anurag University in Badruka and even Koti Women's College and St. Francis. And they're all my colleagues and psychologists. He's Manika Charul. You can just say hello to her. He's Nandakishwar sir. She's Somalata. Soma Kavita rather. And about sir, already she told about that. Those things. And as sir was telling, definitely we are with you, sir. I'll talk to Sumalata sister also. We have a lot of, near about our association, near about 279 psychologists are there. They are really, a lot of, they have carried a lot of experience under their belt. And yeah, we spread our wings towards even Karimnagar, and I think Karimnagar from our. Please come to the stage, sir. He's Dr. Galipalli Nageshwarao. Galipalli Nageshwarao. He all the way he came from Karimnagar to meet this. I was telling sister
From
also.
Karimnagar, even Srinivas Reddy garu
Yeah,
also.
Srinivas Reddy also.
One most important
Atla
person,
Srinivas garu.
this Dr. Nageshwara has fought for 25 years for the problem of druggists. And he wrote one book, and it was inaugurated by Abdul Kalam Saab. So, Nageshwarji, please come. We are all blessed to touch this.
మోహన్ గారు మీరు కంప్లీట్ చేయండి తర్వాత మీరు కంప్లీట్
Om Shanti. My name is Nageshwar Galipalli. I am the psychologist, and I'm doing the research in this field. Especially, I'm associated with the IRCA, Integrated Rehabilitation Centers for Addicts. This is a central government project, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. It is supported, and today the panic of the society is reverberating in the form of the drugs in the society, especially the families who are struggling silently, violently. And it has become, till now it was only in the awareness. The availability is also biggest challenge ever we faced in the previous years. So now one side the government is superbly doing the awareness programs and controlling, but another side the availability is also mounting up. So now the challenge, now this is a transition stage for this the nation, youth and the community. If we don't realize now, the youth is going to be definitely at the dock, and their life is going to be miserable, because what we have been for the last 6.5 years I'm associated with the organization, but for the first 5 years we never used to see any kind of a person who used to come from this narcotics. But for the last 2 years, amazingly, surprisingly, shockingly, the amount is, the number is gearing up. That is the alarming situation for our nation, for our society. If in this condition, the role of the Raja Yoga certainly plays an pivotal place here, because the person who was not in a position to transform himself by different de-addiction centers and rehabilitation centers, certainly they are going to land in a right place with the Raja Yoga. So that is what we have been trying to, even in Karimnagar also we invited Brahmakumari's sisters and brothers to our center, because we get 20 to 25 daily the OP, and it is a 15-bedded hospital. So we requested them to come and transform them from scientifically, strategically throughout their period of the, that storm. So I wrote a book called The Strange in the Storm, When Affection Fights Against Addiction. That is my book's name. So during Dr. Abdul Kalam's tenure, actually, I worked with one program called the Pura, providing urban amenities in the rural area. So I was very fortunate to be associated with that great legend of this nation and the world. So after that, we got connected with this program. So I wrote that book, and very soon we are going to release this program with our Honorable CM Revanth Reddy, or very soon, I think maybe in a couple of days. So one more important phase in this book. Now my book is getting translated in Telugu by Shivaram Prasad Garu, doctor. So because that book was written in English, so before its launch it got 3 international awards. So that was the power of that book. And many platforms, it was even nominated for the Golden Book Award also. So that is because the power and the subject is in it, because now every family is suffering silently. Few are coming out, few are not coming out. When the drug enters into their family, the family situation becomes the storm. When the storm comes, the person who is addicted for this narcotic or any substance definitely he becomes a strange. For him, the parents are becoming the strange, and for the parents, the boy is becoming the stranger. So that situation, we have taken the real-time experiences from every individual who came from their journey from this drug abuse, and our intervention, and what is their contribution to the society. This is what the book entire we have completed. That is the first volume, and the first volume, the Shivaram Prasad Garu now he's translating into Telugu language. I am really thankful to you, sir, because the wording what he's using really amazing and very powerful. So that's the reason in spite of today we have an inspection from the state mental health committee. In spite of that, this program I found it is very important for those inmates who are coming to join in our center. So this will help them. So that was the reason I made myself to available and came here by traveling 210 kilometers. Thank you so much for providing this opportunity, and really thank you, sir, Srinivas Reddy garu. I see your news and views in the newspapers. Dr. Srinivas Reddy Atluri, right? You're a teacher by profession. Yes, I really acknowledge for your presence also. Thank you. You added value to Karimnagar once again along with me. Thank you. Thank you. Om Shanti. Akaya, Anayelu, right?
Thank you, Nageswara garu. And now, last, just I want to say thanks to Brahma Kumari this unit and giving me an opportunity to speak about that. And sir, with my team, definitely I promise that we can conduct a lot of good programs about you can add your spiritual thing and we can add our psychology. Together we can do definitely wonders, because we do conduct not less than 25 to 27 online and offline program every year. And we have a president called Krishna Bharat. Next time, definitely I'll invite him also. Along with him, I'm national, and we have very good team. We'll come. We can just with the help of Sister Somalata Garu, we can have a meeting, and definitely we can coordinate and conduct. Even this house itself is very good. We are so happy to come over here and see. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. So you are supposed to conduct that yearly once?
No, anytime we can. Anytime.
So is that
Good place, maybe preferably Sundays, because people will come. Being Monday, a lot of people.
exactly correct?
Monday is a working day. Most of the people are IT people. They are working.
Right.
So, weekends and holiday only they are free.
Okay.
So better if you can connect on Saturday and Sundays, they will come, and definitely we can do. We have very good team, sir. Yeah. We have about 300 people.
Next year
Thank you. Om Shanti.
हाँ.
Om Shanti.
नेक्स्ट ईयर अगर हम जून 12 सेकेंड सैटरडे संडे या ऐसा हम ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हैं तो कैन वी हैव अ बिग गैदरिंग
Yeah, that definitely. Gathering can be definitely. Not less
बिकॉज नॉट लेस देन
70 to 100 we can.
Once we announce to all, we will get from Andhra Pradesh, from Telangana, and from districts also.
ओके
There are almost 98% psychologists will attend, and new students will also attend from the universities where they are studying MSc psychology or something. So our aim and purpose is the spiritual advancements also.
Correct.
With their independence.
Good.
Yeah. So what we feel is, so our 100 people is compulsory you can organize, right? If it is weekend. So maybe you can use our hall as per our mutual convenient dates. We can fix the dates. Bringing psychologist is your responsibility. Bringing speakers is our responsibility.
We will get some students also from colleges.
Sure.
So they are also after now we want
Sure.
citizens, new citizens of the country.
Hmm.
They are in a senior position. Let us give all the knowledge to them to carry on the subject.
The time has
Caring
come
and
to
caring.
groom Gen Z.
Caring and caring.
Yeah, caring and carrying.
Caring the youngsters. And the legacy will go on.
Definitely.
So you want this next meeting in the next year or maybe in another 2-3 months? This year itself we can do? In after maybe in October or somewhere? September, October. Okay, fine.
Yeah. She wants to share, it
Yeah.
seems.
Except October 10th is the World Mental Health Day.
Uh-huh.
All the psychologists are hectically 1 lakh people. Last time we have given 1 lakh people attended October 10th. We have trained 1 lakh people. So except October 10th, all the rights given to you, Om Shanti.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Good evening. And I'm Dr. Akhtar Parveen, working as a professor in the Department of Education and Training, Maulana Azad National Urdu University. So I'm happy to share that our university, as I'm working in a Department of Education and Training, we have 9 branches, and even our university has 40 departments, right? And uh, in the 9 branches, that is like Bidar, it is all Bidar, Nu, Asansol, Kashmir, Darbhanga. So in all places we have, including Varanasi, we have 9 branches of colleges of teacher education, where we have 140 teacher educators. And you know very well that psychology is a compulsory subject there, and you can have different psychologists from different pockets of the country. It is a national university. Okay, so you were talking of collaborating for research. I think that we can do, right? Whether it is tool preparation or contributing the, what I can say, the candidates, students, right? That, and even for comparative study also you can, I think. Why? Because in Islam there is a very strict rule of conduct, that namaz वगैरह, so meditation and namaz and all those things, है ना? So in that way, for comparative studies also we can go for this research.
Yeah, I
And-
would love to add, things can be conducted in a very secular manner. So we
Yes,
did not
definitely.
worry about the
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Right. And one more thing I would like to, you were talking of trainings, and you know very well that such a committee, right, reports, right, where this community is lagging behind, right, in education and all, because of poor socio-economic conditions. So now our university, it is a central university, it is not a minority institution, it's a central university, and now here the students come all over the country. That is from Kerala. Most of them are Biharis, UP, Kashmir, Kerala. From these pockets of the areas, most of the students, they come, they do attend. And what we found out is, we do have counselors, we do have psychologists, but still, because of their poor conditions, most of them are suffering with some psychological problems, right? So if Raja Yoga meditation helps them at the lower stages, starting stages, I think that will be a very big help for us. So if it is possible for you to, have come and help us for Raj Yoga meditation, I think that would be
Definitely.
helpful.
If you can attend the sessions or you can give the slots for us, we
Yeah.
can come and give the
Yes.
group counseling or one-to-one or whatever is feasible, we can discuss.
Right.
Definitely.
And one more thing, ma'am, you were talking of training the trainer, am I right? So for that also, we have a girl. She's a sports teacher, and she is, expert in yoga also, I think. So if she can attend, of course, I know well that both of them are different, but still, I think it is very easy for her to pick up all these things, right? So if it is possible, can we, are you going to conduct any such sessions for few days? If that is possible, I think our faculty also, they can attend.
Near future.
Yeah. So,
Train the trainers.
yes.
Uh,
Training our faculty.
Training your
हाँ,
faculty
राज योगा
regarding
meditation में
stress
अगर आप लोग
management,
training का
Raj
दे
Yoga
सकते हो,
meditation, हाँ
हाँ,
जी. वो हो सकता है आप आपके जगह पर बुला सकते हैं हमको, या फिर
हाँ,
उनको यहाँ पर एक सेशन जैसा जैसे हमने आप सभी को
मुझे
यहाँ
लगता
पर
है कि
बुलाया।
एक सेशन से नहीं होगा।
हाँ,
अगर
वो
इफ इट इज कंटिन्यूअसली फॉर
कंटिन्यूअस भी
2-3
प्लान
मंथ्स,
कर सकते
है
हैं।
ना,
जी
तो
जी,
दैट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर अस। यस, तो
हो
आई
सकता
थिंक
है।
आई होप
हाँ
दैट
जी,
वुड बी हेल्पफुल फॉर अस, राइट? थैंक यू
ठीक
वेरी
है,
मच।
थैंक यू सो मच। प्लीज, एनीवन एल्स?
Sometimes what happens, grooming is needed for the counselors as well. So even grooming sessions can be the part, but yet we have not thought about this. Maybe in near future we can plan for that as well. Grooming sessions for counselors, and that can be conducted. But right now we don't have a plan as such. We can think upon that.
Okay, so we have really had a nice day with all of you, and I think it is a really result oriented seminar. Yes, all of you agree? So you had a nice experience with all the spiritualists, with the psychologists, and you have met your psychology mates, right? So this is a wonderful meeting. Though it is a 30 count, I think it is equal to 300. Correct? Powerful Purnami means? Up, Purnima. So even Purnami also, this day is auspicious. Yeah, that's what I heard. Correct. దీనికి ఏదో పేరు ఉంది కదా, ఏదో పేరు చెప్పారు ఈరోజు పౌర్ణమికి. ఈ రోజు పౌర్ణమికి ఏదో పేరు చెప్పారు. జ్యేష్ఠ పౌర్ణమి. वाह वाह, वंडरफुल. बहुत अच्छा. So thank you so much to all of you, and my special thanks to Atla Srinivas garu Annaya. So ఈ అన్నయ్య గారు నాకు పరిచయం అయినప్పటి నుంచి ఇది 3rd టైం సైకాలజీ సెమినార్ పెట్టడము. సో అన్నయ్య గారు మీ గ్రూప్స్లో అన్నీ పెట్టడం ద్వారానే అది బాగా సర్క్యులేట్ అయింది. అండ్ వన్ థింగ్ ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు సే, the soft copy of the flyer of today's seminar has circulated internationally, that we got registration from Pakistan also.
Oh.
So
I think we have some branches in Pakistan as well, but I don't think how far they are active.
And that is the reason why we have given live today, and that's why we have made a WhatsApp group for all the registrations.
One thing I would
And,
one thing I would like to add. See, we are not aware about what are the modalities that you are using. So if we have the list of modalities, accordingly we can think about different types of training program as well. I don't know whether it was a part of the registration column.
No.
Yeah. So if it is a spiritual session, so what you can do, maybe the modalities that you are using, if you can mention that as well in the form, so it will become much more easier for us to analyze, and accordingly we can plan for such training sessions, or we can have experienced psychologists as well for that. Correct. Gen Z. Correct. It can be done. It can be done. It can be done.
So
Though it was a post-lunch session,
thank you so much,
I was worried
Srinivas
about.
Annaya garu. Okay. So the pilot person is Srinivas garu. Thank you, Srinivas Annaya. Big claps to Srinivas garu, because yes, రెండనే 2 మాటలు మాట్లాడండి, మీ అనుభవం వినిపించి. 2 నిమిషాలు. దొరకను అటువంటి స్టేజ్. So he is running his counseling center by the name Chetana, and he is working in a school. And I think he has got a award by Governor of Telangana. So many degrees also, a big line of qualifications. He has also done MSc of Brahma Kumaris Annamalai. Now also pursued a PhD from Manipur University by Brahma Kumaris. So continuously pursuing something. చెప్పండి.
కొంచెం తెలుగు అయితే
తెలుగు చెప్పండి.
నా పేరు డాక్టర్ అట్ల శ్రీనివాస్ రెడ్డి. నేను స్కూల్ అసిస్టెంట్ స్పెషల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ జెడ్పిహెచ్ఎస్ వీణవంక డైరెక్టరేట్ ఆఫ్ స్కూల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ పాఠశాల విద్యాశాఖలో పనిచేస్తూ ఉన్నాను. అయితే క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ వచ్చి చాలా ఉన్నాయి. నాకేంటంటే నాకు ఒక అడిక్షన్, అది చదవడం అనేది ఒక అడిక్షను. దాంట్లో భాగంగానే ఒక పిహెచ్డి అయిపోయాక మళ్ళీ మణిపూర్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ యూనివర్సిటీ బ్రహ్మకుమారి వాళ్ళ దాంతో పిహెచ్డి ఇన్ యోగిక్ సైన్సెస్ చేస్తున్నాను ప్రజెంట్. తర్వాత నేను గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్ కాబట్టి మా మిస్సెస్ కూడా పిహెచ్డి చేస్తున్నారు మణిపూర్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ యూనివర్సిటీ సెకండ్ బ్యాచ్లో. తన పేరు మీదనే కౌన్సిలింగ్ సెంటర్ రన్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాను. అయితే బ్రహ్మకుమారితో నాకు దాదాపుగా 2005లో ఇక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్కి వచ్చినాం మేము. అప్పుడు ఇది సిడబ్ల్యూఎస్ఎన్ పిల్లలకు సంబంధించినటువంటి ట్రైనింగే. మేబీ ఇదే హాల్ అనుకుంటా, అప్పుడు ఇదే హాల్లో ట్రైనింగ్ అయ్యింది. అప్పుడు కింద ఒకటి మనకు ఒక స్తూపం ఉంది కదా, కింద గ్రౌండ్ ఫ్లోర్లో ఒక స్తూపం స్టాచ్యూ ఏదో ఉంది, అక్కడ ఫోటో దిగినాం. అది ఇప్పటికీ మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్. అది కింద, అంటే కింద వెళ్తే అక్కడ ఒకటి వాటర్ ఫాల్ ఏదో ఉంది కదా, కింద గ్రౌండ్ ఫ్లోర్లో ఉంటుంది. అప్పటి నుంచి అనుకున్నాను బ్రహ్మకుమారితో ఎలాగైనా సరే కొంచెం వీరి యొక్క స్పిరిచువాలిటీ నేర్చుకోవాలని దాదాపుగా ఒక 4 times మౌంట్ అబూకి వెళ్ళాను. అంతకుముందు అన్నామలై యూనివర్సిటీ తోటి కొలాబరేషన్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎంఎస్సి వాల్యూ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అండ్ స్పిరిచువాలిటీ ఫస్ట్ అక్కయ్య పరిచయం అయింది దానితోటే. అప్పుడు అక్కయ్య నాకు గురువు గారు. పీజీ డిప్లొమా ఇన్ వాల్యూ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అండ్ స్పిరిచువాలిటీ అన్నామలై యూనివర్సిటీలో చేస్తున్నప్పుడు అప్పుడు అక్కయ్య అక్కడ మౌంట్ అబూలో పరిచయం అయ్యారు. ఇది బ్రహ్మకుమారితో దాదాపుగా, అంటే అంతకుముందు తెలంగాణ సైకాలజిస్ట్ అసోసియేషన్ అని మోత్కూర్ రామచంద్ర సార్ ఉండే, సార్తో కూడా మనం ఒక ప్రోగ్రాం చేసినాం అప్పుడు. తర్వాత అప్పుడు ఉన్నటువంటి వాళ్ళంతా కూడా హైదరాబాద్లో చాలామంది ఉండే, వాళ్ళంతా డిఫరెంట్ ఫీల్డ్కి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు. సైకాలజీ ఫీల్డ్ను వదిలిపెట్టేసి టీచింగ్ ఫీల్డ్కు లేకపోతే అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ సైడ్ అటు వెళ్తూ ఉన్నారు. అప్పుడున్న బ్యాచ్ తగ్గిపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ కొత్త జనరేషన్ వస్తుంది. అయితే ఎప్పుడు కూడా సైకాలజీ ఏమైపోతుంది అంటే డి గ్రేడ్ వాళ్ళు, సి గ్రేడ్ వాళ్ళు మాత్రమే వస్తున్నారు. ఏబి గ్రేడ్ వాళ్ళంతా కూడా వేరే ఫీల్డ్కి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు. దాంతో సైకియాట్రీ ఏమో ఫుల్గా డిమాండ్ ఉంది. ఏదైనా చిన్న సైకలాజికల్ ఇష్యూ వస్తే చాలు వాళ్ళు సైకియాట్రీ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తారు, ఇమ్మీడియట్గా ఒక మెడిసిన్ ఏదైనా ట్యాబ్లెట్ ఇచ్చేస్తే ఇమీడియట్గా రిలీఫ్ వస్తుంది. పూర్తిగా అవేర్నెస్ తీసుకురావాల్సినటువంటి అవసరం ఉన్నది. కాబట్టి సైకాలజీ ఫీల్డ్ పైన దాదాపుగా అంటే కరీంనగర్లో కానీ స్టేట్ లెవెల్లో కానీ తర్వాత నేషనల్ లెవెల్లో కానీ కొంత అవేర్నెస్ కల్పిస్తూ ఉన్నాము. ఇట్లా కొత్త వాళ్ళని చూసినాను. ఇప్పుడు మౌనికనేమో తను స్టూడెంట్ అన్నారు. ఇట్లా కొత్త వాళ్ళు వస్తే ఏంటంటే ఏంటి అసలు ఏం జరుగుతుంది, సైకాలజీ ఫీల్డ్లో ఏముంటుంది అనేది తెలుస్తుంది. ఎంతవరకు మనము వాళ్ళకి సొల్యూషన్ ఇవ్వచ్చు అనేది అవేర్నెస్ కల్పించే అటువంటి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. అయితే ఫస్ట్ అంటే నాకు భగవంతుడు ఇచ్చినటువంటి అవకాశం అనుకుంటాను. ఎందుకంటే మౌంట్ అబూకు హైయెస్ట్ టైమ్స్ వెళ్ళినాను అని అనుకుంటున్నాను నేను. అంటే మా టీచింగ్ ఫీల్డ్లో కానీ మా టీచర్ స్కూల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో కానీ ఒక్కసారి వెళ్ళిండ్రు మా ఫ్రెండ్స్ టీచర్స్కి ఒకసారి ట్రైనింగ్ అయితే. కానీ 5 times మౌంట్ అబూకి వెళ్తే ఇక చాలు నాకు జీవితాంతం కూడా ఇక్కడ మనం ఒక కొటేషన్ పెట్టుకున్నాం కదా, ఇన్నర్ పీస్ అని, అది దొరుకుతుంది. ఒక్కసారి వెళ్ళొస్తే చాలు మౌంట్ అబూకి, చాలా పీస్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది. పెదాలపైన ఎప్పుడు కూడా చిరునవ్వు ఉంటుంది. ఎలాంటి ఇష్యూస్ కూడా మన దగ్గరికి రావు. మనం ఈజీగా కౌన్సిలింగ్ చేయగలుగుతాం. వీలైతే సెప్టెంబర్ 3rd to 7th ఏదో ఉంది కదా, ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్కు అటెండ్ అయితే మీకు మౌంట్ అబూ చాలా బ్రహ్మాండంగా ఉంటుంది. మేఘాలు మనం ఇట్లా తాకుతాం, అంత బాగుంటుంది. ఒకసారి అయితే అందరూ కూడా మౌంట్ అబూ విజిట్ చేయాలని. ఇప్పుడు కూడా మళ్ళీ పిహెచ్డి బ్యాచ్ మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యింది. ఇప్పుడు అహ్మదాబాద్ ప్రైవేట్ యూనివర్సిటీతో కొలాబరేషన్తో ఇచ్చారు. ఎవరైనా ఎంఎస్సి సైకాలజీ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కూడా పిహెచ్డి చేయొచ్చు. అది ప్రైవేట్ యూనివర్సిటీ వాళ్ళ సర్టిఫికెట్ ఇస్తారు. బ్రహ్మకుమారి వాళ్ళ ఆర్గనైజేషనే ఉంటుంది. టోటల్గా క్లాసెస్, తర్వాత గైడ్, టోటల్ గైడెన్స్ అంతా కూడా బ్రహ్మకుమారి వాళ్ళదే ఉంటుంది. పాసిబుల్ ఉంటే ఇప్పుడు అప్లై చేయండి. August 1st వరకు ఉన్నట్టుంది డేటు. ఎడ్యుకేషన్ వింగ్ బ్రహ్మకుమారి దాంట్లో మీరు సెర్చ్ చేస్తే దొరుకుతుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ. అక్కయ్య, ఎప్పటికీ మీకు రుణపడి ఉంటాం. బ్రహ్మకుమారికి ఎల్లవేళలా సహకరిస్తాం. ఆ మౌంట్ అబూ యొక్క ఆశీస్సులతోటే సంతోషంగా ఉన్నాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ శ్రీనివాస్ గారు. మేమే మీకు రుణపడి ఉన్నాము. సేవ అవకాశాన్ని ఇచ్చారు, ఇంతమందిని పిలిచే ఆ అవకాశాన్ని కూడా మాకు ఇచ్చారు. చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ హీఈస్ మచ్ మోర్ ఇన్ టు దట్ వాల్యూ ఎడ్యుకేషన్. he knows more about value education of ब्रह्म कुमारीज than us. क्या क्या अपडेट हो रहा है, कौन से यूनिवर्सिटी से है, वो सारा उनको ज़्यादा अपडेट है. मैं उनसे जानती रहती हूँ फ़ोन पे अभी क्या चल रहा है, क्या हो रहा करके. So anyway, thank you so much. A big thanks to all of you, to all the dignitaries who has come here and making this program very, very successful. And more than successful, I would like to use the word result oriented, because we are going to be in touch in the future also, and we are going to have a collaborative programs, services and research works. Thank you so much. So we will close today's seminar in 2 minutes meditation. After 2 minutes meditation, definitely, after meditation, you all will be getting a certificate, participation certificate, one small godly gift from our organization, blessing card. And after taking that, you all will be, you will assemble around on the stage so that we can have a group photo with that certificate. ఉమకే సర్టిఫికేట్స్ రెడ్ లైట్ వేయండి, మెడిటేషన్ చేసుకో. ఈ సెప్టెంబర్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ఫోల్డర్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయి, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు తీసుకోండి. అండ్ those who want to attend this one, please you can inform me and you can take the folder here.
छोड़ करो प्रभु चिंतन, सुख का ये आधार है, सुख का ये आधार है। भर लो अपने दिल का दामन, भर लो अपने दिल का दामन, ईश्वर के गुणगान से। अंतर मन की प्यास बुझा लो राजयोग सद्ज्ञान से, अंतर मन की प्यास बुझा लो राजयोग सद्ज्ञान से। जीवन को ज्योतिर्मय कर लो।
डोली दीदी के हाथ से दिलाओ, अच्छा लगेगा। डोली दीदी के हाथ से खुश हो जाएंगे ना। आगे थोड़ा आगे चलो। आप डोली दो, लता दीदी आप डोली।
चलो उसके बाद और 2-3 चेयर्स डलवाओ फोटो के लिए, आप लोग भी बैठो और हम फोटो। లైట్ ఎందుకు ఆపామంటే మీకు ఇచ్చే గిఫ్ట్ చూపించడానికి. దిస్ ఈస్ ద గిఫ్ట్ యు ఆర్ ఆల్ గెటింగ్. అండ్ ఇక్కడ నవగ్రహాలు పైన యూనివర్స్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా దీంట్లో ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ లైక్ decoration light or night lamp, or we sometimes use it for a meditation light also, because we send our vibrations to the universe. So all in one purpose lamp for you all psychologists. So this we are giving this as a godly gift to all of you, and you can see the reflection on the roof also. Thank you. Lights. So you will one by one you will come from here. You can start coming from here, this side. राजीव गुप्ता एक सर्टिफिकेट है. सो ये है पार्टिसिपेशन सर्टिफिकेट, बट एक काम आपको करना है, आपका नाम आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. हाँ. सो राजीव गुप्ता भाई विल बी गिविंग यू द पार्टिसिपेशन सर्टिफिकेट. और ये है नाइट लैम्प अभी जो आपने आपको दिखाया है, जो श्रीकांत भाई जी आप सबको देंगे. और इसके ऊपर ब्लेसिंग कार्ड भी है, गॉड्स ब्लेसिंग कार्ड. हाँ, ये श्रीकांत भाई जी देंगे आप सभी को, और मैं आप सभी को प्रसाद देती हूँ. సో ప్లీజ్ యూ ఆల్ కెన్ కమ్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ సైడ్. తీసుకొని తర్వాత యూ ప్లీజ్ సెటిల్ హియర్ बैक साइड. सो फॉर अ फोटो. फोटो के बाद बाहर सभी के लिए टी एंड रिफ्रेशमेंट्स है, वो सब लेकर के जाना आप सभी. एंड राजेश भाई 2-3 कुर्सी भी डाल दीजिए. अरे उधर ले ले.
धन है जीवन, व्यर्थ न इसे गंवाना है, व्यर्थ न इसे गंवाना है। झूठे आकर्षण में मन को कहीं नहीं उलझाना है, कहीं नहीं उलझाना है। बदलो चिंतन की धारा को, बदलो चिंतन की धारा को, रूहानी मुस्कान से। अंतर मन की प्यास बुझा लो, राजयोग सद्ज्ञान से। अंतर मन की प्यास बुझा लो, राजयोग सद्ज्ञान से। जीवन को